when we meditate, we usually shut our eyes, sit quietly, and go in. That's the phrase, go in. Now, most of us tend to go in and listen to our chatter. And then we fight with our chatter as a way to stop the chatter. But fighting with the chatter is continuing. The chatter is an element of the chatter, and the one who fights and the one who chats is the same. So it's a really good thing. Not. Something else that happens for people, and let's remember the whole understanding of guarding the heart and being in the heart, and what that actually means, and the way to get there is by being willing to be with your experience, whatever it is. Let whatever comes up from that experience come up, and then functioning appropriately on the physical plane. And the physical plane means no matter how subtle to the grossest level. So we go in, we think we're meditating, and we have some problem that we're processing, looking at, questioning, asking, doing. And we start having a conversation, or we're beyond the conversation. We're now listening deeply. What makes any of you think that what you hear is actually what you should be doing? Because it's a deep voice that says, Rohini, I think you should do this, or you should do this, or this is what needs to be done. Do this. And you believe it, and then act on it, and you forgot something. Be with your experience, whatever it is. Let whatever comes up from that experience come up. Rohini, do this. And then function appropriately on the physical plane. That means probably 99% of the time, don't do what that voice just told you to do. What makes anybody think that that's the real, that's coming from, it's all coming from God, right? So I'm having financial trouble, rob a bank. Good idea. Solution. That came up. Why wouldn't I listen to that? It's illegal. Not a good idea. As I've said before, when I was in the ashram, somebody came to me because this one woman was upset that somebody had not done something out in the, and this person lived in the suburbs of LA. And it was decided, great idea, that I should go with one guy and beat up this guy. Beat him up. Great solution. Probably because it surged up yes. And my response was, no, it's illegal. I'm not doing it. You'll have to find someone else, but at the very least, it's not me, and you do know it's illegal. Why? I'm asking, what do you listen to? What do you believe you're hearing? And where is it that you're, and then acting on this? What happened to your psychic instrument that also is then used? Hopefully, it's clean enough and clear enough that when you think, oh, I'm going to go rob that bank, there is, in fact, it's illegal. Not the best idea. Right. Not one of the solutions I'm going to be doing. What happens to each and every one of you when you meditate, when you go in, and you start hearing voices that you believe it's coming from something other than your shrunken ideas? Really, I'm asking.
It's part of it. Excuse me, the confusion between the honest answer of the moment and, something deeper.
Mm-hmm. The honest answer, the sure answer, the honest of that moment. You need to tell, in at least yourself, you need to listen to why.
Gives you information about how you operate.
It gives you information. It's giving you a clue. If you be with that, if you're willing to be with that honest answer of the moment, what then happens? You go a little deeper. You go a little deeper. But if you decide, great idea, yes, this is what I should do, are you now functioning appropriately even within your meditation? No. Why? What are you supposed to do in meditation?
Be with your experience.
Let whatever comes up and not be acting on it. You're then distracted. What's the goal? To go in deeper and deeper till we are who we truly are. That's a place of being. Honest answer of the moment, I'm done. Nothing wrong with that. I'm done. If I act on that, God knows what I'll do. Or I'm in the middle of work, I'm tired. Honest answer of the moment, I'm tired. I'm going to get back in my car and leave. Good solution. No. But if I deny that I'm tired, I'm now missing out on everything. So it's being with my experience, letting whatever comes up come up, and then functioning appropriately on the physical plane, which would mean not doubling something that costs a ridiculous amount. Where do you get that Who spoke that in a meditation? I want you to pay double for the same thing. I want you to get both things. They will come out with both the same answer and it will cost you double. Okay. Wow. I have my answer now. God wants me to spend more money than I even planned on. Great. I feel like I'm in South Park with Moses. I want macaroni pictures. I want shakers with sparkles. Popcorn necklaces. Yes. That was the whole point of that South Park. I desire. I desire. We're supposed to. That's very nice. Thank you. Keep going in. Keep going in. And we read stories of practitioners, saints, who all he heard, do this, do that. And they knew, oops, no. Oh, temptation. I'm being tempted. I'm being tested. No. What's my goal? My goal is to keep going in. If you are sitting there and doing meditation to solve your processing, reflecting problems, you're going to be tricked. You're going to be fooled. No, God came to me and told me that. Really? And if I operate that way, then when I'm eyes open, walking around, I'm doing the same thing, listening to the same voice. There's that voice. And I'm going to end up being completely inappropriate 99 and 99% of the time. Our responsibility is to clean. We're janitors. We're janitors. We're to move from tamas to rajas to sattva and then leave it behind. Our responsibility is to let go and then use the vehicles appropriately as needed. And when I say appropriately, it's not to the service of that shrunken self with all its great missions and ideas. It's to the service of love with a capital L. It's to the service of God, not as a little guy with a beard and sandals and sash, but God as everything, everywhere, at all times. So that we are participants in Sat Chit Ananda, truth, consciousness, and bliss. That's it. It's that simple. It really is that simple. So when you go in and you hear this voice, I want, you should do this. I don't know whether I should do this or not. Do this. Be so careful. What the heck? And in this day and age where impulsive is seen as authentic and real and true and honest, the rudeness, the hate, the cruelty, the hurt, the injury that's happening out in the world, because I was just being me. I knew I was, and don't be proud about that because you go, oh, look at him, look at her, she did that. No, if we all do it, if we are in any way listening and we have no restraint, that's what the acting appropriately on the physical plane is about, restraint. This is a time where impulsive is just like rampant. Bam, bam. And the farmers are out there and everybody's getting triggered. And we think, oh, well, I'm just functioning here doing this or working on that. No, be careful. Don't be prideful. Because sure enough, if we see that voice as that sure, honest voice of the moment as the true voice, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. So when we meditate, when we live, meditation is a tool to keep pulling us in. It's a great, great tool. And it's not to go in to listen to the chatter. It's not to go in and then oh, impulse. Oh, gotta go, gotta do, got. No. No. Go in. Our responsibility, and every tradition talks about it, is to still the vibration so that the love, God's love, not our love, God's love arises. So let's sit for a few minutes and go in and note the conversation and see if you can not be distracted by it.